Recording in progress. Boom. All right, so episode 2 today of Dead Face to Face, heavy mental, heart to art. And who I have today, one of my personal favorite artists. My man feels his own lane. He works across a broad range of mediums. He's a wrestling fanatic. He loves his kicks. He's parent to a ferret. Him and his other half are a creative power couple. We worked on countless covers from Ankhlejohn, Westside Gunn, Pro Dillinger of recent seen back. We built a friendship off the back and the strength of our connection from Awesome God. We showcased our art alongside each other in Philadelphia last year, which we can talk a little bit more about. Constantly reinventing himself artistically, he always inspires me. I admire the brother's artwork, his signature style, his confidence. He exudes positive energy. He's cool as an igloo. He's official. He's my good brother, LORDNMF.
That's wild. Let's go.
Hey.
Crowd goes wild. Hey man, thanks for having me. What can I wait? I'm cursing on here, right? I can curse. All right.
Just talking shit, you know.
What a fucking intro, man. Damn.
My man.
I appreciate it.
Oh, look at the name, all girth, no length. Jesus.
I had to change that real fast.
I just seen that. All right, my man. So where did it start? Where'd you start, man? How'd you get into art?
Man, we got to start when I was a kid.
Yeah. Tell him.
Yeah, man. Excuse me, I'm having a big Texas.
What's big Texas? Cinnamon roll.
Big Texas is a cinnamon roll, yeah. Definitely changed over a few years, but still good. But yeah, man, my art journey started when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I always felt that I never really could put words to exactly what was going on in my life as far as like the happiness that I would get through drawing.
Yeah.
And now I just totally understand that it's just like, you know, pure happiness with what you do, you know, being creative. And I used to just grow up and just like try to draw my favorite wrestlers and like try to draw them with my favorite attire, because I'm really detailed when it comes to shit like that. Like I like wrestling and all that, but like my mind when it comes to it is about everything, like the look, like the event, like what day, shit like that, like what they wore. Like all of that really, you know, it goes into detail when it comes to that. So I used to draw like Rey Mysterio when like he had the Daredevil mask.
Yeah, fire.
Shawn Michaels, like from the 90s when he would wear like the red with the zebra and shit like that. I used to just draw all that when I was growing up, just because, you know, it was what I loved. So I never really knew. Like I remember in middle school they would ask me like, yo, what do you want to be when you grow up? And like I remember one time I lied and I was like, I want to be a firefighter. And I said it and I was like, I don't want to be a fucking firefighter, bro. Like
sounds like the right answer though, doesn't it?
Yeah, it sounded like the right answer, but when I said it, I automatically knew it felt wrong. So yeah, man. Shortly after that, I really put some thought into like exactly what I wanted to do. And like by 4th grade, I was just like, man, I want to be a tattoo artist and like I want to do art and I want to do this and that. I didn't really know like of a way to make money with it until like more recently. So
yeah.
Me, the love was always there. The passion was always there.
Beautiful. It's a tricky thing to monetize, man. I remember I say that art was never really a part of my life, but when you slowly think and you start getting these old memories and shit, I remember drawing Street Fighter logos. I remember drawing Sonic the Hedgehog, you know. Shit was really ingrained without even knowing, you know. Like if you're a creative, it's in you, regardless.
Yeah.
So, wild, man.
Still stuff that we're drawing to this day, you know. Like
still draw Street Fighter shit, man.
Yeah, man. Like this is we call this the Etch-a-Sketch mural right here, like because it changes so often. Like there's layers of there now. Like you can see up there is the Pro Dillinger joint.
Yeah.
My girl Janelle, she had done some shit with her friend, like a big ass eyeball there that was pretty dope.
Fire.
I just did the Doom joint, so
yeah,
there it is.
Beautiful. That was for New Year's Eve, right?
Nah, actually, I had done that prior. I've probably done that.
Oh, that's when I first seen it.
Yeah, I done it maybe like a couple months ago, but it just stuck. Like I don't know what to do over it, you know? Like it'll come. It will just paint it white and just go over. Kind of like how you do the wall.
Yeah. Clean it up, start again.
Just really depends, man, you know. But yeah, like this shit will change. Like I'll I'll draw like something wrestling related, or actually when we first moved in, I mean up here in the corner, I don't know if you can see up there, Grover's up there, because
Yeah.
I really fuck with Sesame Street. So
Yeah.
it just really depends on what I feel like putting up there.
Yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful. My brother, where'd your name come from? What's Lord NMF?
Shit. It means exactly whatever you want it to mean.
Yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful.
But I mean, I'll go into a little bit of detail with that one, man. Like a lot of people ask me and they really don't even know. And like, I mean, for years I kind of just like told them it's whatever you want to mean, just like whatever you wanted it to mean, just so I can like hear what people's ideas were, like what it meant.
Yeah.
But when I was in middle school, my cousin and I were like, we would just rap for fun, and we were terrible, like we were trash. But so we were a part of a group called the Nasty Mob.
Little nasty mob. I love it.
Yeah, Nasty Mob. So like his name is Alfredo, so he was Fred Nasty. I was Fat Nasty, and like we had like a couple of the people that was just like in, like they were just fucking with it and all that. So fast forward to like when I get into high school, like I kind of always fucked with that whole idea of like the Nasty Mob. I thought that shit was so cool, even when I get to high school and all that. So ASAP Rocky was, he just came out, shit like that. I was heavily into ASAP Rocky. So his online handle was DAT _PMF, because he's that pretty motherfucker.
Yeah, yeah.
So I had changed my shit to DAT NMF.
Nasty motherfucker.
Yeah. And
Wow.
then I changed it because like I got hacked and shit, because like my ex like she hacked my shit at one point in time. So like I ain't have that Instagram no more. So I changed it to King NMF. I was like, damn, bro, like I'm not even a king. Like, that's kind of being a little like, self-centered. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just change it to Lord NMF. Lord sounds a little calm.
Yeah.
And I was like,
still speaks volumes.
Right, that was like 2014 or some shit like that, and I've been at Lord NMF since. So
you'll be Lord NMF forever.
Yeah, man.
Shit. All right, my man. I mean, what were your music influences? Like old and new. Like because how old are you? You like mid-20s, right? Early 20s?
Yeah, 26.
26. My man's young.
Yeah, man.
Shit. So yeah, your influences growing up, music-wise, and what you listen to now.
My music journey really started with like wrestling. Everything in my life started with wrestling, for real, for real. When I was younger, honestly, the first thing I remember doing is just watching wrestling. So like, they come out to theme songs and shit. And I don't know, a lot of people don't really know, but like WCW, their music department would literally rip off of anything. Like, if you had a major song in like the charts and shit like that, they'll rip that shit off and give it to one of their wrestlers. So like,
oh shit.
Yeah, Chris Jericho had his song was Even Flow by Pearl Jam.
Yeah.
And like they would get past lawsuits by switching like one thing. So they would literally just copy and paste a theme song. So I kind of fucked with that just because of the idea of like, it put me on to different music. Like DDP's theme song was Smells Like Teen Spirit by Nirvana. So, my uncle had listened to all these bands prior. So he put me on to like Kiss, Nirvana, fucking like Pearl Jam, shit like that.
Yeah.
So I'm probably 5 years old, like naming every member of Kiss.
Oh shit! Look out!
Like I was just heavily into shit like that. So I never really grew out of it. And then like when I ended up like moving on to like trying to figure out what else to listen to, I started listening to like 90s rap, like NWA and shit like that, 80s rap, LL Cool J, shit like that, because my pops is heavily into shit like that. And like he was like, damn, man, you're so weird because you only listen to rock. You got to listen to rap. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, bro, like, I fuck with you, what you fuck with, but like, listen to Jay-Z. Listen to like, you know what I'm saying? All these other rap, like artists and shit. Like, so now he gave me the knowledge that I didn't even know that I needed to know until now type shit.
Yeah.
Every time I talk to my dad, I'm always like, yo, thank you so much for like putting me on to Jay-Z and shit like that, because I would have never known to even like listen to that shit. And now this is basically what we do. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, 100%.
Pop history and like all that shit that goes way back. And now that he's kind of like out of tune with it, because he's like more of like a chill person, it's funny, he just laughs at me whenever like I'll be like, yo, you gotta listen to this shit.
Full circle.
Yeah, like I'll be like, yo, you gotta listen to this shit. Like somebody could like Gunn will drop like a song with somebody and it'll be like a classic rapper on there and shit like that. And I'll be like, yo, you gotta listen to this. Like Busta Rhymes is on this. And he'll be like, man, I'm good. I already listened to all the Busta shit. Like
been there, done that.
Yeah, he's been there and done that. So, you know, it's a good feeling though for me to know that like I was so influenced by these people in my family that like I can just like make a living off this shit.
That's wild, man. And I met your old man and mother, didn't I?
Yeah, man, you did.
Hey, that's so crazy. That's crazy. I told him I was proud of you, and they should be super proud of you and all.
Oh,
what
man.
A moment.
They are. They tell me all the time. That shit makes me feel good, you know?
Yeah, man, they should be. You're doing big things, man. What else we got here? What are you listening to new? What are you into right now?
Oh man. Shit.
So much music, man. So much music.
That's the thing, man. Every day there's something else. It's like coming out, man.
I don't keep up with it anymore. I let it come when it's meant to come. Because it's so
I have a playlist on Apple Music. It's called A Bunch of Shit I'm Listening to. Whenever I listen to something new, I'll just add it in there just so like I can run the whole album back and shit. So like
stay in rotation.
One of my favorite Ghostface albums is the Pretty Tony album, so I'm always listening to that. Alchemist All Day Every Day, Doom, of course. We just got into Mike really heavy. I don't know if you've heard Mike. He did like a couple of joints with Alchemist and shit like that.
Oh, okay,
yeah. He was on that shit that Alchemist did with Wiki called One More. I fuck with that shit. Willie the Kid.
Willie the Kid's phenomenal, man. So consistent.
Yeah, Tribe Called Quest.
Taking it back.
Yeah, man. Like I get into moods. Oh man, look, Droog all day. I've been listening to Droog for the past year, nonstop, bro. Anything he's dropping, I'm listening to it throughout and I'm loving it. So
that man can rap, man. That man can really fucking rap.
All day, every day, bro. Drew gotta let me do some shit for him, man. Like
I seen him. He reposted your Yod Stewart, didn't he?
Yo, the crazy shit about that is I had done that and I hated it. Yeah. Because it was like, I mean, I couldn't scan it properly so you could see the whole piece.
Yeah.
So I ended up like it was gonna be scrapped completely. Yeah. And I really did that on the whim just because I was listening to the project. But I said, fuck it, bro. Like I need to post some shit and I'll just post it. And I went the whole day completely ignoring Instagram because I turned my notifications off just so I could be more productive throughout the day and shit.
Yeah.
24 hours later, 23 hours later from when he posted it, I go on Instagram and I'm like, holy shit, he posted my shit yesterday.
Oh,
like,
shit.
What? Like, yo, like shit like that just makes me mad happy, bro. Like, you don't got to use my shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just acknowledge my shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? That shit makes me feel good.
Yeah, I feel you, man. That's what it's all about.
That shit was really dope, man. I could have missed that, you know? I would have never even known.
Man, I'll tell you what I've been listening to all year long, man. I've not listened to an album more than I've listened to fucking Vince Staples, Ramona Park Broke My Heart.
What?
Fuck, man. I love that album.
Yo, I have to listen to that shit. Me and Vince Staples, man. My thing is like I love Vince Staples as a featured artist.
Yep.
But I can't sit myself down and listen to him through a whole project.
Yeah. I don't even listen to his music like that. But the album caught me, man, and it grabbed me, and I it's my most played album last year by far. Wow,
I gotta listen to that shit. I'm gonna add that shit right now. Ramona Park
Broke My Heart. The whole thing's a vibe, man.
Yo, my thing is like every time I listen to Vince Staples, it's always some Ramona Park shit. And like I get it, you're a rapper.
Yeah.
You want to rap about where you're from, and that's what you know and shit like that. I love it, but it's just the way he says it. It makes me laugh all the time. Ramona Park, like that shit.
He definitely got a twang to his voice, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
Oh shit.
Yo, what else are you
Hey?
What else are you listening to?
Man, I tell you what, people would slap me if they heard my taste in music this year. It's just been I'm letting music come to me whenever. I'm listening to a bit of Freddie Gibbs. Love Freddie Gibbs' new album. I've gone back to a bit of Knack, a lot of Car, digging Ab Soul's new shit. Lana Del Rey, man. Lana Del Rey in The Weekend. Oh
What?
man, it's
Yo, that's
fucking
so fucking cool, bro. Squad Deadface. Yo, let it be known right now. Squad Deadface loves Lana Del Rey.
man, the music. Love the music. Yeah, man. You're gonna get me in
Yo,
trouble.
I've been listening to Anita Baker. Like
Yep.
anytime I'm seeing some shit and I really want to be in the mood,
Yep.
Anita Baker all day. Like I just have a playlist of Anita Baker shit that I just bump all the time.
Zone right out, right?
Yeah, man, it just feels good, you know? It's really nice.
Yeah, man. It's hard to keep up when you're trying to paint and you got some guys spitting fucking 72 words in a minute, you know.
You gotta listen to it. Knack, and yeah, Knack, man, all day, bro. Like Knack is one person that I can listen to all day, but I really have to listen and pay attention just because I don't want to miss anything.
Yeah, man. That I was listening to that Sadu produced track, the one. It's only a film clip. I don't know if it's off a project. It's got that real weird.
Oh, he did a music video with it.
Yeah, man. It's two
I really
two
fuck with
tracks.
that one. Yeah. I like the first half, but that second half is insane. Yo, come here. Come say hi to the people. She just walked in.
Hey, JK, what up? How are you?
Look what I just picked up from the train.
Guardian Angels here to look after you.
Yep. There we go.
Guardian Angels. For those people who don't know what the Guardian Angels are, the Guardian Angels is a volunteer subway and street patrol serving NYC since 1979.
Beautiful. They all dress up the same too, right?
Yeah, they got the little beret and the little on the jackets. And stuff. Real cool. This is like some real 70s, 80s shit. So
yeah, community needs that.
Yeah, put that shit on the wall somewhere. Love you.
Love you. Oh shit! What else we got here? So wrestling's played a big part of your life.
Yeah, man, all day, every day. I mean, still does to this day. Like we have a schedule. Mondays is Raw.
Yeah.
Tuesdays we're off. Wednesdays we got AEW. Thursdays we're off. Friday we got AEW and SmackDown. So,
man,
yeah, wrestling is really good right now, man. People are missing out.
Man, I'm missing out too. Like, I'm not up to date with anything AEW. I only see it through the gram, through whoever's goes. I see a lot through you. Man, I'm pretty disconnected. Like I went through a few phases. Like when I was a kid, it was a big part of my life. The cartoons, the wrestling normally, and then the whole Attitude Era. Sort of the back end or the back half of WCW, and then yeah, man, I kind of faded out. I haven't been involved probably since like Cena came in. I sort of faded out.
Wow, so you missed out on a lot.
Yeah, man, I'm pretty disconnected from it all.
Yo, it's so funny because that was what were we 2020? All right, so that was maybe 15 years ago.
Yeah.
Cena was coming in, and like last night, like we were doing, well, actually this morning rather, we were doing laundry, and I was just like in the mood to just watch some wrestling. I mean, you know, usually I am. So I put on some fucking Edge, John Cena, like feud and shit, and like, man, looking back at it, being a part of it felt like it was weird because it kind of feels the way it does right now, except now I'm a little older and I understand the whole concept behind live in the moment because you know that time flies type shit.
Yeah.
When I was younger, you know, I'm just sitting here like, damn, this is wrestling. This is what it is. Like, you know, you want more change and shit like that. So you want it to kind of pass you by. But, you know, now looking back at it, I remember watching this shit live and just being so excited because Edge was my favorite wrestler because he was a heel. And I'm more of a heel person rather than a face person, but it really depends.
Yeah.
But wrestling has been around my life, man. It's really good right now, man. Like, I mean, granted, it is a lot to digest.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't really dive into it if you don't know where to start.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of like jumping into some shit new, except there's 50 things that you have to pay attention to. And like,
yeah. I wouldn't be able to appreciate it as much. I have to slowly dive in.
Yeah, man. Just, I mean, at your pace, you know, just go based on what you like, you know?
Yeah.
Like who you like as a wrestler, who's different to you and who does cool shit. Because there is a lot of wrestlers nowadays that like kind of sort of look the same, kind of sort of do the same shit. But you can kind of like pick it. Like for me right now, Kenny Omega, Adam Cole, as far as AEW goes, Seth Rollins, Rhea Ripley for WWE, she's killing it right now. Like who else we watching lately? Like Roman Reigns, man.
Roman
Reigns. I don't know if you know who he is or what's going on.
No, I know who he is. I know the name.
man, Roman Reigns, what he's doing right now for wrestling is insane because, like, at least for me, like, we haven't really had somebody show up as frequently as he does for a champion, because we had Brock Lesnar for a minute. It was kind of boring because he would come up once a month, if that, with the belt. And it's like, if you're a champion, you should pull up and like show face with it, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Roman Reigns is kind of doing everything right. And the way they got that shit going is really beautiful. Because I'm excited to see how he loses the belt. He's on like a 1,000-day streak right now.
700.
No. The
1,000.
Usos are 700 with the tag team belts.
Oh.
Roman Reigns is like 1,000 days plus.
Oh man, it's a compendium of knowledge. He knows it all.
Yeah, man. It's funny because, like, when it comes to shit that I don't give a fuck about, I can't tell you one or two things about it, like math or things like that.
Yeah, yeah.
But if it's wrestling, I could teach a class.
My man, I love it. I love it. I love the passion, right?
Yeah, man.
Influences artistically, like either growing up or now or whatever, you know. Who inspires you? What inspires you to create?
Man, that's a great question.
It's a hard one, right? Some of these questions are shit.
I really could just look around and just like start pointing them out. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody in our group.
Correct answer.
Everybody who's out here, you know, everybody who's in our little cloud of art shit.
Yeah.
But like Frico Rico.
Oh man, Frico Rico is dope.
Janelle put me on to David Cho, and like I've been obsessed with him ever since.
Yeah. Fight.
Janelle, every day I wake up and you inspire me every single day. That's just
Get out of town.
He puts the creative battery in everybody's back. That's like his thing. I don't know what it is about him. He like, yo, you should try this. You'd be so good at it. You try it and it's like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? That's him.
I like spontaneity, what's the word? Spontaneity? Spontaneity. There we go. Boom. I said some other shit.
Oh man. Creating words.
I like how some shit comes out of nothing like that. So
yeah, that's the best pieces, man. My favorite ones are the ones that take no thought. They conceptualize themselves like that, and they manifest, and shit just happens.
Yeah, man. Music inspires me. If we talking artists, like, yeah, people fuck with Basquiat and shit like that. I fuck with Basquiat, but like, I mean, Andy Warhol shit is really cool. Jackson Pollock shit is like really like, it's funny to me because like, yeah, anybody could do it, but he found a way to do some shit that anybody could do and make bread off of it. And I fuck with that. Also, like, my favorite painting is Starry Night. So like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can that shit all day, every day.
Beautiful. We homeschool my daughter, and so we did an art class the other day, and we studied the Starry Night, and we both painted it together.
What? Yo, I've seen Starry Night for my birthday last year.
In person?
Yeah.
Man, I haven't been to a museum or a gallery in a long time, man. I'm missing out. I need to see some shit.
Yo, man, me and Janelle, we go to museums as often as we can. And honestly, it's more spontaneous than not, because like, we don't really go like we don't really pick to go somewhere because it's there. We usually just like wake up one day and be like, yo, what we doing? And we just end up somewhere. So
beautiful. Life will carry you.
Yeah, man. She planned out my birthday last year, and like, she knew that Starry Night was my favorite painting, and like, it just so happened to be in New York, so why wouldn't I see it, you know? But I stood in front of that shit for a solid 30 minutes.
Man,
just look and like really try to like gauge. Like, I try to look at some of my favorite artists and like, I don't want to say copy what they do, but like try to like utilize their techniques.
100%, man. That's what everyone does.
Mm-hmm. And you know, it's a fine line between stealing and shit like that, tracing, stealing, and art. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to balance where I'm at with all that shit, because you know, like, nobody wants to be that person to get called out for tracing. Nobody wants to be that person to get called out for stealing an idea. And like, 100%. I try to be like as meticulous when it comes to that, because like, I don't like the feeling of people stealing my ideas. I don't like the feeling of like people running with my shit. So like, you know, I want to give people the courtesy to not do the same for them.
Yeah, I feel you. It's a thin line. It's like sampling. It's like hip hop, you know. But man,
what inspires you?
Inspires me, man. Like life, you know, life, my peers, you know. So like, people's work ethic, shit that I see, the music, you know, fucking everyone, man. Like I came up with a lot of like my before we knew what Squat Deadface was, like my history through graffiti and shit. You know, there's 10, 15 years there, and the people that I painted with, man, I've like these guys were fucking dons. You know, there's like I'll name drop my brother Smug, man. He's world elite. You know, like top 5 mural artists in the world. You know, and we started painting together. And so I was always the weakest of the crew, which is the best place to be in because there's only up from there, you know. And the guys that I was around, like these were my heroes, man. And then so that's back then, and that's Squat Deadface. It's all the same peers that I have now, you know. I don't study a lot of contemporary artists, a lot of new guys. I have enough inspiration around me, you know. You inspire me, brother. Tony Caves inspires me. Photographers inspire me. You know, New Vegas Films inspires me. You know, fucking Westside Gunn inspires me.
Let's get that out there, bro. It don't matter what time of day, it don't matter how old I get, it don't matter who wants to ask me questions. 1,000 words will always get one of the first name drops from me because there would be no me if it wasn't for him.
100%. Shout out to 1,000, man. That's a good brother right there.
Yeah, and like he has his hands in a lot of shit that is cool now and has always been cool in my eyes. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I always got to show love to him and appreciate him. He definitely inspires me, and his way of inspiring is much different than anybody else because how he is as a person. But it takes a person like me and our peers to be able to withhold that type of love. You know what I'm saying? Like
100%. I told
anybody would just say, like, oh, this shit is cool, but he's the first person to tell you if your shit is trash, and like you just got to deal with that shit. And I appreciate that because I don't want to hear somebody say my shit is nice. I want you to tell me what you think.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. If you get upset by common courtesies and the truth, then you might need to reevaluate what you're doing.
Yeah,
man. Shout out to 1,000, man. He was one of the first pieces that I did was a crime apple piece, and I'm pretty sure that it was from a 1,000 words Polaroid. One of my first hip hop pieces that I did at Squat Deadface.
Wow. Was it the cover art that he did that he ended up using for the vinyl?
It was. It was around the time the Crime Apple Mugs joint drops, and it was just a Crime doing a big cheesy grin on the Polaroid.
Yeah. I think Dope dropped that.
Ah, yeah. Oh shit, they did. That was Wet Dirt.
Yeah, it Wet Dirt? It might have been Wet Dirt
because Wet Dirt had 2 covers. Wet Dirt had the Sep cover and it had the Doubt cover. Or am I tripping?
I'm googling it right now because we gotta make sure that's right. Vinyl Dope. Is it Dope? Dope? Doubt?
I think it's just I always say Doubt, but I'm pretty sure it's just Dope.
Yeah, and it was Wet Dirt, definitely Wet Dirt.
Ah, yeah, Dope.
So wait. That was your first Squat Deadface piece?
One of them. And before I was showing the courtesy and before I was paying my proper respects, you know, like I didn't even know who took the photo till like later down the line.
How damn. That was 2018, right? 2018 or 2019?
Yeah, 18.
Did we do this? We did this shit in the same, like, I'm just, you've been in this shit for so long, like art in general, and it's just like I laugh because like it's like what A. Rashid said, like our intelligence is needed in a specific time and the space that it's needed.
Yeah.
So it's crazy to me how I'm like 21 or 22 at this point in time.
Yeah.
You're like what, 21 at this time as well, right?
26 or something maybe.
And like you have this much experience and I have literally this much experience, but we just so happen to be at the same point in time to be able to do this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I fuck with that, and I love that, and I never knew that, man. I thought we had Squat Deadface shit way before that, but
yeah. But we did. I think I started doing. I did the first couple West pieces like 2017. He was reposting some tags and some shit. And then I did the Fly God mural in the gym. That was it. This is telling me, Zoom's telling me I got 8 minutes left and I need to upgrade my shit.
What?
When did that happen?
So I
we
see that. Yeah.
We might have to stop and then start again anyway.
All right.
But we'll wait it out another 8 minutes. All right. So where we at? You do artwork with the youth, right? It's part of my ignorance, you know, like you clear it up, clarify that.
Yeah, man. I guess this is where I bridge the gap and announce my retirement. Yeah, man. So what I'm not gonna say my retirement because you never retire, but my motives have completely changed. Like my thinking with the art should change.
Beautiful.
And the reason that is because I started teaching maybe 2 years ago, maybe last year, 2 years ago.
About last year. Yeah.
Started teaching about a year ago, and so I was teaching art initially, and that was just insane. Like that was just like such a way to change my thinking when it comes to art shit. Because like, you know, for us, it's you do a piece in hopes of it getting used, and you know the money kind of sort of comes after that.
Yeah.
So me and Janelle were just sitting and we were just talking over time, just trying to figure out like how can we really make this shit as like give it more longevity rather than just something to work towards, like cover arts.
Yeah.
So
got you.
I started teaching with art, and I taught for a year kids how to like basically do digital art, work with Procreate, how to animate. So I had a couple of schools in the Bronx, I had a couple of schools in Brooklyn, and it was a beautiful thing for me, man. It changed my life because I got to tell these kids my cheats, all my tricks and shit like that, and I got to give them game that I wish I had as a young adolescent, because at that point I'm just explaining to them that they can make money off this shit. It's not something that they have to work hard towards and it seems out of reach, you know, like I'm giving them answers on how to do it. I taught kids printmaking, you know. With one school, we did an entire art piece per student, and we animated that art piece and we printed them out so the school can hang them up. Beautiful. So, you know, things like that I really get to cherish because I was 24 or 25 at the time doing this shit, and I never had teachers do that when I was younger. So, you know, I got excited when my students would get excited. So my way of thinking and my time went from, you know, devoting time to work on pieces for some of my favorite artists in hopes that they would use it or whatever, to just, all right, I'm a teacher now. Like, you know, first and foremost, whatever happens, I'm a teacher. And then now it seems like the hip hop art shit is kind of sort of like my side gig. Cause you know, I still do it. I still do commissions. And it still pays bills and shit like that. I still drop merch, but you know, I'm a teacher.
Different level of fulfillment when you're taking on those mentorship roles, man. You're changing people's lives. That shit's different. That shit hits the real different.
It's a beautiful thing. And you know, so our inside joke is that, like, you know, I'll get the DMs, I'll get the how much for this, how much for that, you know, I'll get all that. And I'll look at Janelle and I'll just be like, yo, I'm about to retire from this shit, bro. I don't do shit no more, man. So like, you know, now my time is really, you know, I'm a teacher. So all my time, I have to manage my time wisely. So I don't get to see as many people as I used to work on their projects or whatever, because I just don't have the time for that, you know? So
prioritizing, man.
Yeah, man. It's a beautiful thing, man. And then so over the summer, as a teacher, which is pretty cool that I didn't know, as a teacher, you can teach over the summer and you can make, you know, extra money and all that. So I was working with this company, the company that I'm working for now. I'll name drop them, CEI. They fuck with me. I fuck with them. I love them. They love me. They gave me a chance to become an esports teacher. And basically what that is it's competitive gaming. So
Ooh.
now I don't even have to do art with the kids no more, because it was fun, but it was a little challenging because, you know, some kids like art, some kids don't, and that's just a fact of life. So everybody loves video games. No
Everybody.
matter who you are, if you walk into a classroom with 50 kids and you ask them if they play video games, they'll all say yes, you know, in some way, shape, or form. So my job is, it's a beautiful thing because it's easy, because they give me stuff to work with that I can then inspire the youth with. So I'm still teaching. It's really fun. I'm still inspiring them. I'm still throwing the art in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I incorporate art because, you know, it's just who I am. But yeah, these kids are so dope, man. These kids they're really smart, man. Really smart.
Oh man, that's beautiful, man. That's beautiful.
You're a teacher too. You homeschool, you know?
Yeah, man.
Homeschool teaching, bro.
Yeah. So I just yeah, man. That doesn't seem like that, you know. Just taking it easy, you know. Just oh man, it doesn't feel like it when it's your kids too, you know. But yeah. All right. So what's this? 2 minutes upgrade to pro. Let's pause this call, and I'll try and figure this shit out real quick. And we might have to start another meeting, or I'll upgrade real quick.
All right, and we will be back.
And we'll be back. Wow. Back in effect.
And we are back.
All right, man. So let's talk about Philly, man. You, me, Mr. Wright, Dave Pruch, Crate Diggers. All your family came out. We got the link. We got to meet. Special fucking moment, man. I was so hyped. I remember I pulled up with George and seen you in Vegas and Janelle across the road. Gave my man a big hug. And fucking, I remember that shit forever, man.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be embedded in my life forever. What's up?
Do you remember how we started them?
Yes.
Tell them.
Yes. So apparently George looks like New Vegas from the side.
And I was like in the car, I was like, yo, look at Vegas 2.0, and everybody was
I looked over.
DEADFACE was in the car.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
what?
He was like, y'all was sitting in the car and George was in the driver's seat. And I was just like, yo, shit, like that does look like him. And I forgot that, like, I know George, and like I never really put two and two together, but like I was like, yo, that shit was funny as hell, because like we was just laughing, man. And then we come out, and then you come out, and I'm like, holy shit, like it's the guy. Like yo, man, yo, that trip was yo, I'm so glad how that worked out. It was a beautiful event. Fucking Sadhu Gold pulled up, bro. Like,
Sadhu, man.
Oh yeah, 1,000 words brought Sadhu Gold, bro. Like, that shit was amazing, bro. It was so fun. The way we planned it was so last minute, but it was so dope though too. Like, because we didn't know how the hell we were gonna get there, and then like
shit.
I called Vegas, and I'm like, yo, man, I don't know what's gonna happen. We're like, we got to get a whip, because like I'm about to pull up with my bro Jeff Dion Raps. I love you, Jeff.
Met
pulled
him.
Up, pulled up with Janelle, of course. It was just a beautiful time, and Vegas was just like, yo, yeah, let's just get a rental, bro. And just like, let's get a van.
Oh, beautiful.
So I was
beautiful.
like, yo, let's do it. He picked me up from work, and then like we went to my crib, picked up all the art, and then picked up Jeff. It was awesome, bro. It was an amazing feeling to be able to come to Philly, you know what I'm saying, a place that basically grew me, you know what I'm saying? Because I was born in Trenton, New Jersey. I moved to Philly, and then I moved to New York. So, you know.
So you grew up in Philly?
Yeah, I basically grew up in Philly. Like, I was there from 13 or 14 to 18.
Yeah.
So it was like my real pivotal years. So, you know, Trenton gave me a good idea of how things work. And then Philly just gave me like personal foot on ground experience.
Yeah.
So,
man.
Yeah. So to be able to have a show, you know, I used to walk up and down South Street all the time. So you know, that's technically like my first art show. So to be able to have it in Philly on a strip that I used to walk up and down is just an amazing feeling, you know.
Man, we pulled up. Me and George pulled up. We parked on South Street. Pulled up, walked up to Crate Diggers. Went and got a Philly cheesesteak. Came back around to his car. We're walking down the street, and fucking 1,000 words Sadhu walking down the road. Never met these guys in my life. Walking them like, oh, everyone like they knew each other, man.
Yo, that's what it is. That's what makes me happy about the culture, man. Just because, like, you know, I'm friends with people who I've never met. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm friends with people who I don't even know what they look like. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Like, so to be able to see them in person is crazy. Like, Lord Toast, I've never met Lord Toast a day in my life, but like to see him at the SEP event was just hilarious because, like, I'm like, who's this guy walking up on me? And I'm like, oh shit, that's Lord Toast.
Oh
He's
shit.
like, what's up? Like, it was great, man. But like, you know, shout out to the culture, bro. You get to meet all these dope ass people who do dope shit.
Yeah, man. I met you. It's like I knew you forever.
That's what I'm saying, man. That's, you know, and that's what it's all about, to be able to just have these relationships. So, you know, it's dope, man.
Yeah,
It was a
dope.
dope feeling.
It was a good event. We had a good turnout. Lots of heads came through, man. It was dope. Kip came through. Dave Pruch. Many more, man. Many more. It was
Many
beautiful.
more. My family was there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it felt nice to be able to have my family pop out to something, because like my family is like, you know, they're really religious people. So like, you know, and like they're not like overly, you know, crazy with it or nothing like that. But like, you know, they have values that they live by, and like a lot of the shit that we do kind of doesn't really align with that. So, and, you know, it's all respect both ends. But to
Yeah.
be able to have my mom come in with my shirt on is just an amazing feeling. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like,
it was dope, man. I was talking to the old
yeah,
man
man.
about the Shock G painting. It was dope.
Oh, yo, you see what I'm saying? So like, that's what I'm saying. He just like, he knows. So he sees Shock G, and that's how y'all conversation would start up.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
see,
yeah.
I didn't even know about the conversation until you said it just now.
Man.
But I remember looking over and seeing like y'all chat, and I just like totally forgot about it. That's funny.
Dope,
How was
man.
that? How was that conversation?
Oh, good, man. He's like, he goes, did you paint this before or after Shock passed? And I'm like, oh man, I can't remember. Probably before. And he's like, oh, beautiful, beautiful. I'm like, dope. Spoke about you, man. Just spreading the love, you know.
Oh, it's so dope. I love my dad, man. He's really awesome. We play Call of Duty often.
Play Call of Duty. Nice, man. I used to
Yeah,
play.
we bond. We play Call of Duty together. Like, and then Janelle's better than both of us, basically.
Oh
So,
shit.
like, my dad's really good at Call of Duty, but Janelle's pretty good at Call of Duty. So,
Oh
like,
man.
you'll bond over that shit, man. It's really dope.
I play Fortnite with my daughter a lot.
I love Fortnite too.
You know,
Oh, man.
I gotta get into Fortnite because like
Fortnite is dope, man.
your nephews play Fortnite.
Oh,
I
they're
feel-
dumb nice at it.
My little brothers play Fortnite too, so I gotta get on that. Man.
Yeah, we just have to have a
Fortnite taught my kids the fucking Wu-Tang.
Yeah, you see that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Sorry.
And it's a beautiful thing because like now these kids know who Wu-Tang Clan is in some way, shape, or form.
All right. Check this out.
But at least they know something.
Oh man, which one is that one? Is that the Japanese one?
Nah, I ain't got that. I ain't Toastmaster Dozer.
I mean, I have both of them. Oh, yo.
What else we got here? I got a little stash here. At Fire Joint.
Oh, yeah, that's that. I did that for the event.
Shout out to Tyrone Lou.
Nah, fuck Tyron.
What's going on with me? Fucking blue screen killing it.
Oh,
I can't even see shit.
I know what it is.
Yeah, put it right in front of you.
Yeah, damn. Chill. Damn, I totally forgot how you get all this shit.
Man, I got more shit too. I got the
Wow.
what else we got? Oh shit. Ah, come
Benny
on.
joint.
Ah, the Benny joint. The Benny joint, the 38 Special joint. I've got a nice little log collection here.
Man, I have a ton of your shit too.
Yes, sir.
I have originals. I have prints. I have clothing. All right, hold on. All right. Shoot. Now we're gonna move around. Hold on. I'm not gonna let you do that to me. Yeah, let's see. I'll bring you around here, show you a couple of things real quick.
God damn. Look at the size of the piece too. Whew. Beautiful. Look at it. You got the
Glory.
stick. You got the stickers on those set prints. Is that what it is?
On the set?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're the stick.
Fire classic shit, man. Man.
Pray for Paris. I mean, I gotta, pray for Paris for me is really important because Virgil, one way, shape, or form, touched my art
Yeah.
and placed front and center to the Pray for Paris cover. So, I didn't do that cover art, but it feels like a win to me. So
100%. It's a win every time you see it. West rocking that shit fucking everywhere.
got some more paintings over here.
Oh, Bronson.
Where a bunch of our shit goes when we don't have a place to put it.
Man.
A lot of the collection shit here.
Oh, you got a bottle. You got the bottle.
Yeah, man. Wes gave me the bottle. Yeah, I'll show you the bottle. Yeah. I got 2 CM Punks in the way. I gotta move them. Actually, I'm really into like tech decking and fingerboarding. So like I got this made a couple years ago.
Oh shit. That's fire.
Just like I'm doing tech decking and all that. So to be able to have my artwork on a skateboard, a fingerboard is really dope. And I'm trying to a goal that I have for myself is to do like a graphic for a skateboarding brand that like I really like Death Wish or Baker or something like that.
Oh hell yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, man, that's definitely one of my goals. But here's the bottle.
God damn.
Get you on better lighting. There we go. There's the bottle.
Crazy.
Signed by Gunn.
Beautiful.
Signed by Gunn twice. Actually, one right there that you could barely see, and then one in pink.
Yeah.
This was my first version of my signature from 2019.
Nice.
And Dillinger signed it too because he was there. Yeah, man. I have tapes for days. Well, here's both of them.
Oh.
So there's a regular one.
Yeah.
And these joint.
Ooh.
I think my guy Nut Tapes on Instagram.
Yeah.
He gave me the Japanese one because he knew that I didn't have it.
Shout out to Nut Tapes, man. Nut Tapes is a good brother.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Nut Tapes, man, because like he pulled up to me at my job at the time and like handed me that, and that shit just made my day.
Oh man, what a good man. That's the bro.
Yo, she really came out. She really brought out all.
Oh
Yo, you brought some shit out, babe. She brought out Stove God flyers.
shit.
Stove God flyers from the Stove God event not too long ago, Chelsea Music.
Snap.
It's hot or it's in the bin, but that shit is kind of big to pull out.
Oh man, that's old too now.
Yeah.
What are we, 23? That might be 3.5 years old.
Yep. That bad boy. I got that in my room actually, so I wake up and see it every day.
Oh man.
Oh shit. Chill. I got some Bernard shit here.
Ooh.
Bernard is definitely one of my inspirations for sure.
Man, shout out to Bernard. I think I got a Bernard piece here somewhere.
My brother Bernard. I have to get there's so much shit that I have to get framed, man, and I refuse to hang it up unless it is. Because obviously you don't want to fuck the art up and shit. But this is one of them.
Oh, the gold Westside Doom joint.
Westside Doom. Gotta frame that.
Show the tissue.
Oh yeah. First of all, the SQUATDEADFACE tissue paper.
How good is that, right?
The SQUATDEADFACE tissue paper. ladies and gentlemen. Two of my favorite pieces right here that I can't wait to.
Oh shit,
Frame.
I forgot about them.
We have Kane,
Killer.
Undertaker,
Oof, I haven't seen it in a while.
and if I'm not mistaken, if I don't have it here, I have it somewhere else. But I have the Kane and X-Pac joint that you as well.
Oh, the just the little rough sketch one.
So all y'all have like a space where literally I just have like all of the shit that I want to frame that I can't until I get more space to frame it, and then I
Feel
have
you.
to pay for the frame.
I feel your
Shit
pain,
like
man.
that.
I got a cupboard full of shit.
You can't get a Target frame for this shit, man. You gotta like go to someone, have them take care of it and all that. So
Not cheap either.
I'm trying to think. I actually like. Yeah, I'm gonna take you over here. It's gonna be a little dark though, I think. Let me just. This is the music hall. Bringing you to. So. We have. That bad boy. You know what
God.
that is. We have
Oop.
that bad boy. One of four right here. And me and Thousand Words have thank you, baby. Me and Thousand Words have the version that is this size.
Yeah.
And West Rock Marcy have a smaller version. So there's that. Got Big Pun joint right there by Chris B. Murray, I believe his name is. Thousand Words right down here, of course.
Classic.
I got Dark Horse signed.
Oof.
Shout out to A and Rashid.
Oh man.
I got, there you go.
Alchemist, Derringer, Bronson.
Derringer, Bronson's on there. I think Mayhem Loren is on there as well. Actually, this joint right here is one of the first vinyls I got signed.
Oof.
Mr. Wonderful. I got Freako on that. I got Mayhem. I got Action. I got Alchemist on that too. And we can go on for days. But these are all the vinyls that I have signed. Most of them now, because now I got more. Like I got Stove God shit I gotta hang up and all that. But you got the Doom Mask up there. You got the Thousand Words original up there. You have the Thousand Words family and friends piece that I'm fortunate enough to get on. Love that joint.
The chop joint.
Yeah. Yep. So I got that joint. I have Chris Benoit joint that Don't Watch TV, who did the cover art. He flexed on the front, and then if you turn it to this back, I got Haji that he actually used it as an easel. He used it and like he just like put paint on it, and just like that was his way of like
Embellishing
doing
it.
a piece back of it. And then like he did some really dope shit on the back. The back of that joint is actually amazing, but that's a crazy piece to have in the collection, man.
Hell yeah.
Got some,
Benny,
these are actually Janelle.
Fire.
Got Fly Seafood. Got a good old Squad Dead Face right there.
Oh shit. Rome signed. I remember you got that was signed at the Top Shelf Premium gig.
You signed, you signed it too. I got you signed it, and I got Rome on that. I got, Rome Streets is definitely one of my favorite rappers.
Man, Rome Street's fucking out of here, man. What a run he's on.
I got one of my favorite projects right here. I mean, that front to back is a beautiful project. This joint right here, the Knack and Davino joint signed by Davino. He signed it on the back, so I framed it with the backside showing.
Dope.
Got some Ankhlejohn. Danny Brown's one of my favorite rappers. Got some Danny Brown. 1,000 Words signed by 1,000 Words. I got some Nat. I got some more Davino, and then I have this joint up here.
Yep. Dope. Is that the original Shaq and Penny there?
Yeah, man, it is. Check it out.
Little Penny.
Shaq Penny with Little Penny. Yeah, that's the music hall right there. We just got to get some more frames Because I have some stove god. I actually have both versions. I have your version and the regular version. Final sign. Yeah, I got a couple of joints, man. I got some vinyls too. You know,
You
I'm
got
not
some
gonna go through all
shit,
that.
man. You got some shit.
Got a couple pieces. I got the Mavi joint over here. That was gonna be the cover art, but of course, Kai Tech, you know, he took my job. Nah, he killed that. He killed that, man. Kai Tech, shout out to that Kai Tech. It's my
Yeah,
boy, bro.
salute to him, man.
And he's been doing his damn thing. So, you know, but yeah, that joint I made for Mavi. I got some shit, man. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, man, this is our museum and shit. And then over here we got my boys, they knocked out. Man. Yeah, I'm about to bring you on here real quick. Definitely gotta. Yeah, I gotta show off my sons real quick. I have two now.
You got two.
Yeah, this is my air fryer right there. We air fry.
Air fryer gang.
This is the newest edition.
Oh
you go.
shit.
It's my boy Yayo.
Yeah.
Yayo, yeah. That was his name when we adopted him. He was a rescue.
Yeah.
So we were like, damn, what are we gonna name him? We're gonna give him a different name. What are we gonna do? And then like, so the guy brings him. He's like, yo, so what's his name? He's like, oh, his name is Yayo. And I'm like, oh yeah, we're not changing that. Wait, ain't that right, little guy? Ain't that right?
Oh, somebody's up.
Oh
Right,
shit.
so that's, and then the OG,
The reign of terror.
the reign of terror, man with the plan, the man who runs the show, my boy Pabu. It's my son, my guy.
First pride and joy, our little monster.
Yep.
Furry family.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. They don't like each other. You know, they
Oh,
don't get
shit.
along.
Yeah.
It's on site. Look at him. Look at him.
Like,
He's looking. He
yeah,
knows.
they both know.
Are they in the same cage or you separate them?
Separated them. They have
It's like a division in one big cage.
Yeah.
So they could have had it all. They can't get along.
It's all good, buddy. It's all good.
Oh, dope.
Yeah, they come out anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have separate playtimes.
Yeah.
They can't get along.
Can't get along, but it's all good. You know, we love them. We take good care of them. We give them the world.
I bet.
This is their room. They run the shit in here when it comes to it. We have some nice art around there for them too, because they like to look at this shit.
Get the creative juices flowing.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so shit, man. You
Life's
in the
good.
house right now, you know. This feels like
Get
cribs.
in a proper tour, man. I should have stopped by when I was over there.
Man, I'm telling you, you know, it wasn't as cool as it is now, but it's still pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, man, it's dope.
Yeah, man, you gotta. Man, we gotta go to Australia, man. I'm not gonna lie. Spiders and all, we gotta come see this, man.
Spiders, man. There's some fucking. I've seen you photos of the spiders. I've told you the stories.
Yeah, we don't do the insects, man. No, we don't like the insects.
Get out of a mouse.
Yeah.
But a spider?
Yeah.
No, bro. You got that.
Spiders run rampant over here, man.
Yeah, man. Oh shit, I forgot. My bad. I gotta show respect real quick to this nasty bitch over here. Henny Quenisha right there. Frico Rico original right there. And she's, you know,
Was it a cutout?
covered. So, you know, taking good care of her too.
Man, dope.
Frico. Yeah, man. Frico, he popped out and did a Food's Gold event in 2018. And he gifted me that piece. So, you know, I really appreciate that. Because honestly, like, I remember looking at Frico shit and like when he did Mr. Wonderful, and like I didn't have any money at this point in time because I was in high school and I was broke. And I was just like, man, how much would you charge to draw me this and that? And he was like, yo, don't even trip. He told me his price. And I was like, damn, bro, like I want to support this man, but like I don't have that bread right now. So I just always was able to, like, you know, I made sure I copped some of his shit, posted his shit and shit like that. And like he's just been so helpful, like, you know, through this whole art experience for me. So shout out to Frico. But yeah, he was definitely one of the people that I looked at and I was like, man, if he could do it, I could do it too. You know what I'm saying? And like, you know, I'm glad he didn't take that in a negative light, like, yo, this man trying to take my job and like that. But like, Frico definitely inspires me every day, and I got mad love for him too. So shout out to Frico, man.
Oh, hell yeah, man. Salute to that, man. Man, what goals and inspirations, goals and aspirations do you have for your art? You kind of touched on it a little bit earlier.
Yeah, man. Honestly, it really depends. Like like for me, like I have so many goals and shit that like I want to do, but like it's all like short-term goals. Like I want to get an Alchemist cover art. I want to get a Drew cover art. Honestly, if I just get those two right now, I'll be pretty set. So, but I think, huh? Oh yeah, Larry June too. Please, for the love of God, Larry June. I
Listen,
need
Larry
something.
June.
Larry June. If I could get the Larry June Alchemist, that's two birds in one stone. They'll never have to hear from me again unless they need some other shit. But you know what I'm saying? Like, you know how bothersome it kind of gets. Like it's so you know the feeling. But long-term goals with the whole art shit is just to be able to inspire the youth, like I've been doing this entire time, and just for them to blow up, you know, like just to have that feeling that like my guidance was not for nothing. I want the way that I speak for other people, like, you know, I don't want to be selfish to say that I want somebody like that, but like, you know, I want somebody to learn from me the way I have learned from others. And, you know, shit like that. That's kind of a goal. Like, obviously, like, you know, I want to kind of break into like the whole fine art like realm and shit like that. Like, shout out to Isaac Paleo. He's doing his thing. He's killing it. Like, obviously, he's one of my inspirations.
Shout out to
as well.
Player, man. That's a dope artist right there.
Yeah, man. Like, I want to do shit like that too. You know, like, I want to sell a painting while I'm alive for as much money as I can, bro. Why not? Of course. I want to feed my family off of one painting, bro. Like, yeah. So, yeah, man. You know, me and Jay have goals together as well. We also have goals separately. But you know, we got some shit in the tuck. We working on some things.
Beautiful.
You know,
we'll have to run Philly back again one day.
Oh man, that's easy, man. That's just say the word. Like,
just make
it
happen.
What to do?
Yeah.
Yo, we know what to do.
That's light work.
Hell yeah, man. I mean, you know, we making pieces, man, and we're stockpiling. So, you know, when it comes to that point in time, we have shit to show different. You know,
that's that's all you need, man. Just be creative, create, and everything else follows. You know, as long as the art comes first, everything else follows.
Facts.
You got any advice for aspiring artists? Well, what would you say to yourself 5 years ago?
Okay, so I'll answer those two separately. Aspiring artists, like some advice, definitely to it's okay to be bored, and you know, whatever you decide to do with that boredom artistically, in the sense of like, you know, if I'm bored with what I'm doing, learn some other shit. You know what I'm saying? 100%. Like, always try to, you know, I think everything I do, I think wrestling. So when it comes to art, like Tony Caves, I watched the episode with you and Tony Caves.
Yeah,
he touched on Jericho being one of the greatest of all time. He's 100% right. And to me, it's because Jericho was able to reinvent himself over and over and over again as a pro wrestler. So whether you got Jericho in the 90s and you got Jericho in the 2000s, completely different. So, you know, he's able to blend all of his characters, and it's not even really a character change because he's still Jericho, but it's a different version of himself. Yeah. So I want my art to be the same way, you know, whether it's the anatomy series that I've been doing, whether it's the soft pastel shit that I've been doing, whether it's the oil paint shit that I've been doing, whether I go back to Procreate, which I haven't done in a year plus, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I wanted to, if I got bored of doing some shit and like I hit a wall, just try to reinvent the wheel for yourself, you know, just be 100%. Bored.
Don't be scared, right? Fail.
Don't be scared. Up. Yeah, fail, fuck up. Who cares about what Instagram says? Who cares about the likes and all that? But also, have fun. That's it. If you're not having fun, what are you doing?
If you don't enjoy it, don't do it.
Everything, like, it's so funny because, like, if you know how we look at our music and what we've like listened to for the past year. If we were to look at the words we've said for the past year, I guarantee the word fun was probably my most overused word last year. And that's because like, if it's not fun for me, why am I doing it? You know, if I can't find a way to do some shit that I don't like to do and flip it and make it fun, I'm not gonna do that.
There you go.
So, you know, me, my life, I had a like, you know, my whole life, like I've always struggled with like being overweight and shit like that, and I never really liked to work out. So it's just me being lazy and shit. I had to figure out a way to make it fun. That's why I've been hitting the batting cages with Janelle. And, you know, shout out to her for putting me on the batting cages. That shit is mad fun.
Beautiful.
So, you know, just find what works for you. But if I were to look back at myself 5 years ago, I would literally just say, what year is that? 5 years ago is what,
17.
2017? Shit. Yo, man, honestly, I would just look back at myself and just give myself a round of applause.
Oh, shit. Love it.
I would. And the reason why is because I just feel like in 2017, I kind of knew that something was going to happen in my life that would like just strike me like that. I just didn't know what or when it was going to happen. So, you know, 2017, I didn't know who Westside Gunn was. I was listening to like ASAP and like SoundCloud rap. And you know, I appreciate shit like that too. You know, I always go back and try to appreciate like the music that I listened to prior to the whole underground hip hop shit, just because it's still good music, you know.
ASAP dope, man. I remember when Purple Swag first came out. It was different.
Completely different, you know. ASAP put me on to like actually SoundCloud rap put me on to like Playboy Cardi and shit like that. And like, you know, it was before the new Playboy Cardi and shit like that, but I love listening to Cardi, Wintertime, shit like that, you know. But yo, man, I was just on a path, you know. I was in college, I was doing something with my life. In fact, I was homeless in 2017 if I wasn't dorming. But I made it a goal to myself to stay in New York because I knew for a fact that Philly had nothing for me anymore.
Yep.
So I knew New York is where I was needed to be, like in a sense. So, you know, I had lived in the Bronx like prior in 2016. So I knew that I wanted to move back to the Bronx because I love the Bronx, you know? So yeah, man, 2017 was a lot of struggles for me. Like, you know, personally, just getting over the shit going on in my head. But yo, I was on a path, bro. I was on a path, and then within a year, shit changed.
Man,
Shit just started making sense for me, man.
beautiful. Life's all about the journey, man, not the destination.
Facts. And
100%.
I once in my life, I'm able to really sit and enjoy the journey. Because prior, you know, I was young. I didn't really know, you know, to stop and really enjoy. Because like high school came and went for me. Whether I liked it or not, it was a time in my life that I can't get back. And I miss it, you know? I miss the people that I used to be like that. But now I could sit there and reflect real quick instead of like waiting to reflect years down the line. I reflect with Janelle about the date that we just went on, or yo, we just fucking saw this crazy shit. Yo, WrestleMania was so dope. Like we would just talk about it for like a week straight, just so that we can really reflect on the moment we just had and shit.
Being present in the moment. Not everyone can do it.
Yeah, exactly.
You're a wise young man, brother. You're a wise young man.
I try, man. You know, I just, you know, I love life, man. I love everything that has to come with it. I love the people that I've met. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just human. And, you know, I fuck up. I make mistakes like everybody else. But, you know, I just want to make my family proud. I just want to make my peers proud. And I just want to keep doing dope shit, man. That's it.
And you
I
do,
just
bro.
want to
You
make
do.
myself happy.
You do. And for what it's worth, man, I've watched your journey, man. I'm proud of you for what it's worth. You know, I've been there the whole, not the whole time, but you know, the back end.
I mean, listen, man. Nah, we. It seems to me that we stepped in at pretty much the same time. So
that we popped off about the same time, 100%. Shit,
yeah, man. I appreciate you. Thank you for saying that. And honestly, bro, I'm proud of you you, bro. You're fucking killing it, bro.
Just trying
And
to
you
stay
do
busy,
flooring?
man. And I
You
do
do
flooring.
flooring?
I went back to it. I had 9 months of just art, and then I went back in. I felt a bit. My whole life's always been about heavy labor or heavy lifting or powerlifting or being in the gym, and being at home just doing art. I felt a little bit lazy, so I've gone back to flooring. You know, the money helps, and just I felt I want to feel strong again. So and physical labor helps me with that. You know, it's a mental thing. Gets my mind off over analyzing shit. So
That's so dope, man.
man,
Oh, look, when I buy a house, man, I just want you, I'll pay you to come to the crib and do a crazy ass design on the floor and just
boom,
have fun. Do
beautiful.
whatever,
Where are we? We're at the wrap this up. We got 5 minutes left. Anything upcoming, brother?
bro. Yeah, man. More merch, you know, more personal shit for me. More shit that I like to do.
Beautiful.
I don't
All
wanna
that
say
dirty knife
less.
shit's dope.
I appreciate that. You know, shout out to Pro Dillinger, bro. That's really my guy. Like,
Shout out to
you
Pro,
know,
man.
he did, you know, for somebody that I've only known for so short, he did some shit that not a lot of people would do, you know what I'm saying? And I really appreciate him. And, you know, I appreciate him for allowing me to do that. I definitely don't want to do that for a lot of people. Or, you know, like, it really depends on the situation. But, like, you know, that's some shit that, like, I really appreciate the fact that he gave me the reins on that. Because that was fun. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I had fun doing it. I had fun like just figuring out how to make that shit happen. But yeah, man, more personal merch. I don't want to say like less like cover arts or nothing like that, because I would never turn down a cover art if, you know, either the money's right or the person, you know, it really depends. But man, I'm taking this year to really get back to myself, bro. And not in a sense, like, not that I lost myself or nothing, but like, you know, I'm taking this year to go back and be able to love the shit that I used to love, that, you know, like sneakers, you know,
Yeah.
just appreciate more little shit.
I feel ya.
It's just all about personal growth, bro. Being a better person than you were tomorrow than you are today type shit. So yeah, expect new merch, expect new shit from me and Jay. Yo, me and Jay sounds crazy. That shit sound like a
Jay and I.
Jay and I.
Where do we
Yo, expect
where can we support you? Where can we support you in JK47? Tell the people.
follow me on Instagram at LORDNMF, like not my father, but now y'all know it's nasty motherfucker. You can follow Janelle at JAY.K47.
Boom.
JK47. You can check the merch. I got prints, merch. I got mad shit on my website right now. That's LORDNMF.com. So LORDNMF.com. And yo, honestly, man, like, you don't even gotta buy shit, bro. Just like share my shit. Like, if you like
show the
it,
love,
like,
man.
don't
Show some love.
yeah, don't be afraid to like DM me and tell me that you like my shit, because like I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Just as much as I appreciate somebody buying my shit. So
It
I
all
appreciate
it
the
all
love.
matters.
All matters, bro. So,
Sweet. Well, man,
what about you, SQUATDEADFACE?
me,
What's coming next
DEADFACE.
for you?
What's coming next, bro? I'll just say it's going to be a good fucking year, man. It's going to be a good year. I got some shit coming. Got some shit in the pipeline. I'll show you off air. But yeah, I got some
Yo,
shit.
we got some shit coming real soon together.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
they
shit.
kind of announced it, but
They came out of left field, man. I was just as surprised as you. That's why I hit you up straight away.
yo, man, it's an amazing. I know we got a minute 48, but I'm gonna just say it's amazing to be able to be on a project with you again like that.
Man.
And I love you and thank you, and I love your family, and I love who y'all are and shit like that. And yo, shout out to Australia, man.
Yeah, man. Much love to you, brother. I wish big things for you and the wifey, soon to be.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But all right, man. We'll talk soon. That's a wrap.
We'll talk soon, my boy.
My man. Peace.